Hello guys, today I'm just going to be showing you how to speedrun chambers 13 through 16 of Portal. There's nothing really special about the speedruns. They're not world record pace or anything, they'll just help you get through them faster. Yeah, I'll have my keystrokes in the bottom left if that helps. And I mean, without further ado, let's just do them. Alright, so once you hop on chamber 13, the first thing you want to do is just put a portal right about there so that it's beside the button. Then you can just hop over to the button and get the cube by putting a portal behind it. I'm just picking up and placing it on the button. Put a portal just above that button right there. Get the cube, put it on the button, pretty straightforward. Hop onto this button so that it opens, put a portal inside the door, and just hop in. Pretty straightforward. Chamber. And a portal. Grab the cube, put it on the button. Cube on this button. By the way, keep mind of the spinning orb. Or the moving orb. That can kill you, and it probably will kill you while you're grinding this chamber. Now it's chamber 14. This one's actually pretty easy. All you do is just put a portal right over there, portal up here, and then just put the same portal that you put up there. You're gonna want to put on the floor as you fall through it. Pretty straightforward. Here's what an actual run of that looks like. You know, the portal down, ceiling. Yeah, pretty straightforward. Alright, now it's chamber 15. This is the first actually difficult chamber to speedrun. This chamber does take quite a while to beat if you do it the normal way. So just without further ado, what I do, I just start off with doing a portal over there. A checkerboard pattern is viewable from here, so I just put the portal there. It's a nice little indicator to put the portal. You're gonna go over here. I like putting an orange portal on this wall and just going through it, and as I'm going through it, I'll put a blue portal up here, and then I'll put a orange right below me. And I basically just do that first part normally. In the other chambers, I haven't used an actual bug. This one, I'm actually going to do a seam shot through this glass panel. It can be pretty difficult to get. It might help if you have a keybind for toggling your sensitivity, like I do. So as you can see, your portal crosshair will light up once you can shoot a portal. So you can just fire, and yeah, now I'm in the office. Now we're going to do what's called a portal bump. If you don't know what a portal bump is, portals have this mechanic where if you have a portal and you fire another portal into that portal, it'll bump it right beside it. However, there is no wall check, so you can kind of do this through walls. So I just bumped my portal to the other side of this wall right over here. So now we're just going to do a portal peek, meaning we're going to step into this portal. So until our crosshair lights up, we don't want to actually come out of the portal. We're just going to shoot a portal and then back out immediately. Pretty straightforward to do. This is the first actually difficult part of the run. You're going to want to hop out of this portal, put a portal on that checkerboard pattern, and jump out. I'm actually going to save here because this does take a couple of tries. Oh yeah, here's something to note. Once you're jumping in, you're going to want to turn your mouse to the side. The way that portals work, it might flip you over and you might go in the wrong direction. So just flicking your mouse to the side helps with that quite a bit. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's a pretty difficult trick to do, but all it takes is practice. Now we're over here. This part is pretty long. Typically you have to wait for the platforms to come, but what we're just going to do is we're just going to put an orange portal here, blue portal here, and we're just going to portal peek again. So we're going to step into the blue portal. We can place a portal. We're not going to walk out. Place the portal and immediately back out onto this wall. So we're facing towards the exit. I'm just going to do the same exact thing. Now we've gotten to the end room. Now again, you'd have to do some funky stuff with buttons and orbs, but we're not going to do all that. We're just going to put a portal up on the ceiling. It doesn't really matter where, as long as you're not making contact with the orb or with these things. I like putting it in that corner. Just again, it doesn't really matter. We're just gonna put a portal over here, so that it's facing it. I'm going to do basically the same thing that we did in chamber 14, where we jump through and we're just going to fall out. Where we put the same portal that we put on the ceiling down on the floor and we fall through that. That's a fairly difficult strat to do, but with practice it's pretty straightforward though. Now we're going to do chamber 16. This is the first chamber with turrets, and it's also the first chamber that we're going to be going actually out of bounds in. I mean, we did technically go out of bounds in chamber 15 by going to the glass office, but this is the first, chamber 16 is just the first chamber that will go into the void. Alright, so once you start up, you're just going to want to put a portal up onto there. Kind of line yourself up, because this is a bit of a tricky shot. You're going to want to make sure that the edge of the blue portal is touching the edge of that wall. Alright, there we go. Again, like I said, it might take a couple of tries. And we're going to do the same thing that we did in chamber 15 again. We're just going to portal bump by, using the same mechanic and going through the wall. Typically, you have to wait about 20 seconds or so for Gladys to finish talking here once we walk out. But this basically just skips that, so we can just put the blue portal and hop on through. Now we're going to want to go ahead and put an orange portal on this corner right over here. It'll kind of clip through like that. It's a bit of a tricky shot, but it's not too difficult. Now we're just going to move this turret out of the way. Then we're going to want to put a blue portal on this corner. We're going to make sure that it's as far left as it can go and as far down. Now we're going to kind of want to clip into the blue portal from the side here, so line ourselves up right about there or so, maybe, yeah, right about there should be fine. We can just hit D so that we can go into the blue portal. We're going to crouch and then we're just going to go back a bit. It might take a couple of tries. Overall, it shouldn't be the most difficult trick to do. I mean, I know I've been saying that about every single trick, but again, they're really not that difficult to do. Oh, that turret's really wobbling, isn't it? Why is it doing that? We're going to want to put a portal just on this tile. Again, no specific spot, just on this tile. We're going to want to fire a portal. Alright, so now we should have a portal that leads out of bounds like this. We can see the void and stuff. And we're going to place an orange portal around there. I'm going to peek it, so meaning that we're going to back out of the portal once we place it. Now we have a portal down here. That right there, that is the ending elevator. And we're just going to want to place an orange portal right below that fizzler. Again, this bit might take a couple of tries. If your firing is a bit off or the location of the portal is a bit off, then it might just send you out of bounds and you'll get stuck. In which case you'll have to restart. But you know what, let's just fire the portal. That was easy. Alright, so that is how you speedrun chambers 13 through 16 of Portal. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If it helped out, make sure to give it a like. Yeah, that's about it. Peace.